Hey, what's going on, guys? This is ComputerMadMan here, and welcome back to the online internet safety tutorial series. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about passwords, how to protect your passwords that protect your online accounts. So to start with, I'm going to be going through some of the consequences of not using a very secure password on different kinds of accounts, such as like your social media accounts, your banking money accounts, and email accounts. I'm going to be going sort of a bit more in depth on the safety tips, just so that hopefully we don't end up in the dark web of the internet. So let's get into it. So first off, we're going to be getting into the social media accounts. These can be things like Facebook, Google+, Instagram, Twitter, Yahoo.com, Blogger, Tumblr, Skype, all that sort of stuff. So as a result of hackers being able to get into these kind of accounts, they can put nasty stuff up online. So basically, they can put posts in your name, which all your friends will be able to see, and basically they can put sort of really nasty things. They can aim it at certain kinds of people, they can aim it at friends, spread rumours, lies, you know, all that sort of crap, and it's just not nice to see or hear. Another thing that they could do, which could be even worse, is the fact that they can actually deactivate your account. So basically, if they deactivate the account, none of your friends will be able to see when you're online what you've been posting. Basically, your profile will temporarily be like unavailable. Or either the worst thing that they can do is they could potentially delete your account, or either they could maybe lock you out of the account. So they could change your username, they could change the password and completely reset it to something that you don't know. But the bad thing with the deleting is the fact that everything will be completely wiped and you won't be able to recover it. So you have to completely start the profile again from scratch. So now into the money and online banking sort of accounts. This kind of thing is basically where people will be able to pickpocket money from you. So essentially, they'll be able to, hackers will be able to sort of take money from these accounts and use that to their advantage. You know, just to basically steal from you. They'll be able to buy things on that account through the credit card or whatever, PayPal or things like that, whatever you use. And basically, they'll be able to ship things to you which you don't even want. So you'll receive sort of like unknown parcels at your door and you'll think, what the hell is this? And then you'll end up going to check your bank statement and purchase history, and you'll be able to see that where orders have come from, how much they've costed, you know, and different things like that, and stuff that you did not order. And as a result of this, these orders, you might not even be able to get a refund on them. Money's going to be gone and you can't do anything about it. I mean, you might be able to do something about it. There might be some like legal stuff that you're entitled to, but honestly, I'm not too sure with this sort of thing. So next up, we're going to get into the email. So the main problem with the email details is the fact that hackers will be able to look at people that you have contacted. So people who you've sent emails to in the past, they can read the contents of past emails. They can see other people's emails, like colleagues, friends' emails, business managers' emails, you know, all that sort of thing. And as a result of this, they'll be able to send a message from your email address, sending nasty things like rude comments and different things like that. And because it's from your email address, they'll trust you, because they'll look at the email address and think, oh, that's from my friend or that's from my work colleague. So they'll look at the email, see it, and it might say something like, you know, it's find this document that has been attached, and they trust it. But in essence, it's actually the hacker on the other end, and they've probably sent a virus, which means then that their computer is going to get infected or whatever, and it's going to feel really suspicious because they've thought it's someone that they know and someone that they trust. So now, guys, we're just going to get into the safety tips. Yes! Woohoo! So one of the safety tips you can do is for each kind of password for different accounts, you can set different passwords for each account. So sort of you can have different letters and numbers assigned for each different account. Make sure to write them down on paper. The second tip is you can change your password every 30 days. Say if a hacker's been trying to guess your password before, by changing the password, they basically have to then reattempt to try and guess the try and re-guess the password. Or either the other thing is you can use a sentence and try and create like an acronym from it. So as the sentence says, my dog Sylvia has a birthday January 14, and basically you can use the first letter of each word to create like a code. Try and memorize an important phrase in your head and then get the first letter of each one to create the password. Or either the other thing you can do is what's known as a passphrase. This is a newer sort of term for a password, which I got told about and discussed about when I was in an interview with Redpalm Technology. So thank you guys for that, because I'm using it in the video. Basically what it is where instead of just using a password, where it's just one word, you use a passphrase, which is where you put multiple words together. So such as the picture here, it says potato, camera, fan, desk, and you put those words together to make the password, and the words can be totally unrelated to each other, totally different, and that's just how that works basically. If you have like an email account, you can also check for sign-in attempts. Sometimes some services will usually send an email to you saying that someone's tried a sign-in attempt, or either someone signed in from a different web browser or a different computer location or a different IP address. It basically informs you of a login that might be suspicious and says if this was you, then ignore the email, but if it wasn't, then it says security recommendations to secure your account again. And the last tip is you can use this thing called two-factor authentication, which is where basically you enter your ordinary username and password, but then in order to get into the account, a code then has to be sent to your mobile phone number, which was registered when you made the account. The phone is personal to you, only your phone number is unique to you, because a password anyone can get because it's online, whereas your mobile phone number to receive a text has to be from you. So that's it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial, and hopefully we're now no longer in the dark web. We are now on top of the World Wide Web, hopefully. So yeah, that's been the tutorial, guys. Hopefully the safety tips were sort of very helpful, and hopefully you're now aware on what to do with your passwords and what the consequences are. And yeah, I'll just see you guys in my next video. So goodbye.